Hey guys, welcome back to Instructions for Humanity. It is your girl, Tahira, Mother of the Ages. Guys, we have a very powerful video today. Kate Middleton has been leaving me little driplets, right? And she's been giving me more information about the situation of what happened, what led to this fight, what led to this war, what led to this happening to her. You guys, you can watch my Royals playlist. Like I said, I do not believe that Kate Middleton is living. This is not the energy of a living, breathing human being. And if she is living, it is only her body that is living. Her consciousness has left the building. Guys, subscribe to the channel. YouTube told me that most of you guys are not subscribed, and I really want to keep making this content for you guys and keep bringing you, real knowledge and more spirituality, right? So please subscribe to the channel. Guys, if you'd like to book a spiritual consultation or a reading with me, I do past life regression, quantum healing sessions, and then I also do light language prophecy readings and past life readings as well. So guys, just go ahead and just email me instructions4humanity@gmail.com. Let go. Y'all, we about to get into it. I am talking this way, guys, because I've been channeling Kate Middleton all day. I saw a vision of her, guys. This might get a little dark. I really want to tap in. I really want to just use my mediumship abilities and tap deeper into her spirit because she's already present. Okay, guys, when spirit talks to you, they're talking to you all day. It's just that you're not catching what spirit is throwing down. So let me tell you what led to me sitting down here to do this message about Kate. I came back from the gym, and normally I like to just go straight to the shower. Someone told me not to shower. I got busy answering emails, so I couldn't shower. And then I came down here to my office to do this video, and it's so cold. You won't believe how cold it is. And the rest of the house is like a really good temperature. And then my hair is like, kind of like more big than normal. Like this is all, I'm channeling Kate, guys. Like I said, there's been some torture that has happened. I have seen it. She's shown me visions of it. I feel as if she is getting me ready for the atmosphere that they had her in. I saw her in some sort of location in the palace that is like hidden. It's like a secret location, and it's cold and it's wet. And I saw her arms. She was sitting in a chair, and her arms were strapped, and she was being tortured. She was being mind controlled, and she told me she was being severed and then put back together. Severed and then put back together in the mind. They were doing some sort of weird trickery, mindscape thing. And so this is all her energy. This is her energy. And she's not being able to shower. I'm tapping into where she was. I don't believe she's there anymore, guys, because all the media has gotten close to the trail. I do believe that they have moved her again. They are scrambling. But she was there in this damp place. I wouldn't be surprised if there was not many lights. What she's showing me, the lights kind of flicker on and off. Looks as if they put her in some sort of dungeon. All of this is alleged now, y'all, but you know what it is at this point. Some sort of dungeon. She didn't have access to showering. She didn't really have access to food, or rather she refused to eat. This is what I'm tapping into. This is why I'm looking a little disheveled. It's on purpose. This is not me. This is Kate's energy. Okay, let me tell you about the vision that I saw. So last night, Kate showed me an image of her, and she had like a detective's hat on, right? You know how you wear a detective hat and it's like lowered, where no one can see your eyes, but you can see out. She had that on. And it was like she was watching, and she's been watching. And then all of a sudden, she showed me another clip of her leaving the palace, escaping from the palace. See, guys, this is what really happened. This is what caused all of this to go down. Let me build it up for you. So she had been plotting and planning her escape, not just from William, but from the entire society that she was in. And I get the sense that she's been plotting this for 7 to 9 months. And I get the sense that her friend that got murked by Big Willie was helping her escape. Thomas. I do believe that Thomas Kingston was helping her plot and plan for these 7 to 9 months. So she showed me an image of her leaving the palace. She was leaving in a rush, and she was wearing like a tan like hat and kind of like a long kind of dress that goes underneath the knees. And she had luggages, guys, lots and lots of luggages, lots. And I'm getting the sense, and I want to feel deeper into this, getting the sense that she was taking her children with her to an undisclosed location. This is what popped everything off. Then all of a sudden in my mind's eye, I heard, don't forget the jewelry. Don't forget the jewelry. And then instantly I understood that there was a necklace. No, they said, don't forget the necklace. Then she took a necklace, one of the family jewels, with her. And I do believe this was something that was always promised to her from marrying into the family. So she took that. I don't know how she got access to it, but she took that. And she took that with her. And that was the scene. Now, what we need to find out, how far did Kate get? Was she even able to leave palace grounds? Or did she get stopped? Did she make it to the undisclosed location, and did they capture her and bring her back? This is what we need to feel deeper into now, guys. So I'm going to go into a little bit of a meditation. I might do light language. I'm going to use all my connectors so that I can pull in messages from Princess Wells, Kate Middleton. She's making this side of my brain hurt. I did another reading, and she said this part of her was damaged, the cerebral cortex. So now my whole right side. So she's showing me that she's here. So give me a moment just to connect with the message she's trying to send. Makereke, 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 nikereke, nikereke, makereke, makereke, nikereke, nikereke, makeke, makereke, makereke, nakereke, makereke, nakereke, makeke, makeke, makeke. Y'all, this is Kate Middleton like we never seen her before. She wasn't Kate Middleton like she was a Billy badass, like she was a mean, lean fighting machine. She planned this with such precision. And not only that did she plan it with precision, she had like all of her ducks in a row, like all the keys that she needed, they all opened at the right time. Like it was like an assassin. I'm feeling like she was like a ninja. This is how heavy she had to plan this, guy. She had to become something other than herself. She was like a ninja, right? This was like an operation. It was like a sting operation. This is what she is showing me. Let me dig a little bit deeper. Everything had to be in such precision, such synchronicity. Everything had to be very fluid. There was no room for error in this operation. Do you want to show me a little bit more about what happened? She left. She went and she got the kids from school. That was part of it. She picked them up from school. And I'm not sure how the guards, I'm feeling as if something was different that day. That normally the Secret Service people are, they're kind of bodyguard, right? She had more help. It wasn't just Thomas. She had more help. I'm even seeing like some maybe part of her security team was helping her with this operation. Um, but she had to build up a lot of trust to know if she can trust these people. She vetted people. She vetted people from the inside. I'm getting the sense that she pulled a William on them. She maybe told a lie about herself, and if it got spread around, she would know the person that she couldn't trust. So I got the sense that she did that, one of those numbers, and she found out the people that she could trust. And for some reason, that security wasn't it's either the security wasn't there or the security was part of the operation. Let's dig a little deeper. Ooh, she's like, everything was in slow motion. My heart was beating so fast when this was going on. And who was waiting for me on the other side of the gates was my mother. I did plan this with my mother. It was me. It was me who planned it, but my mother was the one that was helping me outside of the palace gates to secure this undisclosed property. Kate, did you make it to the new undisclosed property? 1 second, guys. Mikidiki, naki, maki. Mikidiki, nikidiki, nakidiki, niki. Mikidiki, makidiki, nikidiki, mikidiki, ririki, miki, malariki, nakidiki, nikidiki, malariki, ririki, nikidiki, dene, malariki, maririki, 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 ririki, niririki, makidiki, 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 nikidiki, makidiki, nikidiki, naki, marke, marke, narki, marke, 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 muka, muka, kak, muka, neki. She didn't make it. She didn't make it. But I'm feeling the sense, y'all, that there was some goons. Like, I'm feeling the sense that Kate has some goons. I'm talking about men with guns. Like, this is what I'm getting. She didn't give up without a fight. She didn't give up. She was fighting. She had planned this. She was ready. And I'm getting the sense that she had goons with her. She had people who had weapons. She had it together. It's almost as if she had a small army. This is what I'm getting. And so they were able to fight off when, they were trying to bring her back. She was able to fight off a lot of people. But ultimately, no, she did not make it to the location. But she fought. She fought to be there. So this is what she's showing me that has happened. This is how she ended up in that damp chamber where I saw her getting mind controlled and getting tortured. This is how she ended up there. And also, too, because she took that family jewels, which was promised to her. However, she just left. She didn't tell anyone. So that's what really made Charles very angry. But this is really what led, and Thomas was the person who put a lot of this stuff together for her to escape, planning this with her for a very, very long time. So now let's see what happened after she got caught. After she was in that dungeon, some sort of secret door or underground, damp place that they had her in. It's a lot of abuse that happened there, a lot of torture, more torture to the mind control, even getting shocked. This is what I'm getting. Let's dig a little deeper. They just wanted it to be king and country. King and country. What about the queen? I know the way that people thought about me in that place. I was more queen than any of them. I was born to do this. I was raised to do this. I do not raise my voice. I do not shout. I stand in my power, in my collected power that's inside of me, like cool, like a cucumber. But they just wanted it to be king and country. William wanted to rule, and they like a bachelor king, and just king and country. And I feel as if that's what the plan that they had. I don't think that he was leaving her for anybody else. It wasn't that. It was just king and country. That she's making reference to the slimmed down monarchy. Just king and country. I guess apparently the budget was too big for a queen or a princess. This is why they cut off Meghan and Harry. They couldn't even get security. This is why they're cutting them off. I'm telling y'all, these people are broke. I keep saying this. They do not have money because there is no more kingdom. It all fell in 2020. It all got taken away from them. This is what I'm getting. King and country only. There is no budget for a princess or for a queen. That's what I'm getting. Let me dig a little deeper. Makdik, nikdik, makik, makik, mididik, nak, mak, nikdik, mikidek, mak, makidek, mikidek, nakidek, mikidek, nikidek, nanakidek. After that, I mean, they just felt that they couldn't trust me anymore. And, you know, she's kind of saying that I couldn't even trust myself at that point. I couldn't trust myself to go along with a lie. Couldn't trust myself to go along with a lie. And I refused to do that, which is why there was more torture. You know how you get numb to something? It happens to you so long. So let's say you're in an abusive relationship for so long. Eventually, you just stand there, just take everything. That is what scared them. She was no longer scared of the abuse. It's almost in a way she welcomed it. And she's like, if you plan on ending me, do it now. It was like that sort of thing. But yeah, this is part of that slimmed down monarchy, guys, because they are broke. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. And I'm going to dig just really quickly about the incident that happened with her and William. It wasn't supposed to be a real incident. It wasn't supposed to go this far. I wanted to display my anger and how displeased I was. But something happened inside of him. It was a rage that I had never seen before. And the moment his eyes shifted, I knew that this could be deadly. There was like a glaze over his eyes. He wasn't present anymore. There was almost as if someone else was present. It was not William. It was not him. Seeing some sort of shaking, like picking someone up and shaking them in a way. Nikideki, nakideki, mukideki, nakideki, nakideki. She says she blacked out. She blacked out. She doesn't see. She just, after that, like a deranged look in his eye, She doesn't really know what happened, but she knows that she ended up on the floor. And she's saying when she ended up on the floor, she was going in and out of consciousness. He returned back to himself. He was pacing back and forth. And he called somebody. He was on the phone with someone because he was afraid that he had done the unthinkable act to her. And he didn't know what to do. But she said she heard talks of, should I move the body? Should I not touch her? It's like he was getting directions from someone. It's like he blacked out. But when she was on the floor, knocked out, in and out of consciousness, then that's when William came back to his senses. But she's saying it was not him. When he was handling me, it was not him. It was somebody else. A man I've never seen before. A man I never want to see again. Are you still living, Kate? Are you still living? Are you still living, Kate? In the hearts of everyone, I will always live. I do not belong as it is just king and country. You want to tell me a little more? There's a peace, there's a perfect peace that I thought that I had, but I never found it with him. There is a perfect love. There is perfection out there. I'm no longer afraid to go towards perfection. I'm seeing a gold butterfly in my mind's eye, which is like transformation. So I do believe she's telling me that she has passed. There is a perfect love. There is a perfect love. There is a perfect work. There is a perfect way to be. And we as women should not accept anything less. I learned from this. I learned many lessons from this. I learned to rely on myself and my knowledge of self. That is what we take with us. Many days, I'm hearing many days, many days, many days. So I'm almost getting the sense that this butterfly I'm seeing is going to take many days, many days, many days to be realized. So it's like she's in an in-between of some sorts. She's in an in-between stage. But nevertheless, she has transformed already from this third dimensional life. But she's not fully realized yet. In a way, just like William will never be realized. She's kind of still the weighty Katie. Still kind of waiting. Still weighty Katie. And so she's in this period of transformation. But see, her soul still has much healing to do. Nakrek, mak, 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 muk, nakrek, murk, murk, nak, mak, mak, mureke, naknekeke, mereke, nakineke, miki, nakreke, nishke, nakrishke. Mureke neneke le kireke shkireke. Mareke nishkireke le kirebukareke. Bolereke nenishkireke makreke. Mureke makineke shkireke. Nuikireke shkireke. Maleke maleke. Mureke keshkireke mak. Mushkireke reshkireke. Mikireke. Makireke neshkireke. Mireke nashkireke. Makineke naki. Mikireke makireke nashk. Ule kineshkireke niki. Makireke voshkireke keshk. Mireke mareke. Nikireke neshke. Mureke nakireke maki. Mireke rekireke. Marekene kekeshk. Murekene kereke. Murekinashkene ikereke. Mikireke. Mikireke. Makireke naki. Mishkeke. Mareke nikireke. Bashkareke mak. Makeke. Makireke. Maki. Makireke. Mikireke. Pushkeke. Makeke. Nakeke. Ma. She was stabbed on her left side. Huge, huge knife. Huge. Down, going to left abdomen part. And that light language, she was in that transformational period of being the butterfly. I was sending her strength and healing her, filling her up, allowing her to be the giant of her soul, filling her up with the capacity to hold the infinite soul. But there was a wound. That is what happened. There was some sort of knife and dagger to the left part of the side where the abdomen is. I needed to pull that out because, guys, I'm a quantum healer. When we do quantum healing, we lead people to a past life. We always want to visit the death womb. The death womb is very important. And see, I'm saying womb, so I feel as if it's hit something in the womb area. Like I told you guys before, she was pregnant with twins. Isabella and Joffrey. Those were the names of those souls who were not realized out of all of this. And so in the quantum healing, we want to take them to when they passed away. We need to heal that, because if not, this is what keeps them stuck. She was in that purgatory state because she had not yet dealt with this. Had to spiritually remove that from her, but I still need to patch it up. I still need to cleanse it with the sacred, divine, source, motherly waters. This is what I do in my sessions. And so now she's not going to have this hang up. Her soul's not going to call her back here to come and patch this up, because we've patched this up in this very powerful healing session today. I didn't know. I thought it was just be light language, but I'm going into a healing as well, which is what I do in my sessions. I do light language and healing as well. Okay, so let me go ahead and patch this up, and we can get her out of here soon. Mikireke, nakireke, mireke, nikireke, nakireke, mulekireke, kewaleke, keshke. Mikireke, reshke, nakireke, nashke, nikireke, nakeke, make, make, maki, maki, makireke, nikireke, nikireke, nakeke, nakireke, makireke, mireke, mikireke. Makireke, mukireke, makeke. Okay, I've sewn her up. Now I'm going to allow the sacred waters to cleanse her. Okay. So the waters were filling her up. They were like little sparks, and she was receiving light codes from Source Divine. Water is intelligent. Water is consciousness. And she was receiving new consciousness, new codes, new templates for where she is heading in her soul's journey. So that was quite beautiful. So they were just lighting up inside of her like little tiny, little sparkly sparks of light. And I just saw her floating in the etheric realm, and she was smiling. And she even said something to me. She said, I need to gain some weight. That's what she said. So that's that new level of consciousness that she's getting. It's all encompassing. It's purifying. There's no lack there. There's only love and acceptance of self. So that was just very beautiful. But see, guys, we need light codes to move, to operate, to move throughout our lives, and to move to higher realms of consciousness, and even higher physical realms as well. We need light codes to get there, okay? And so it's very important to do healing work on yourself. It's not just about having readings 247. This is why I have combined readings with the technology of quantum healing, telekinetic healing, which I do with one of my celestial sisters. We do telekinetic quantum healing services of the Akashic soul, guys. So we are actually doing like a beta series for that. So we are giving half off on those sessions. So just email me instructions4humanity@gmail.com. But I have let Kate's energy pass. I'm allowing her to just continue to float up where she needs to go. Allow those light codes to just carry her. And I know that she will be made well. She is made well. Okay. Thank you so much. Katie Pop. I don't know why I want to call her Katie Pop. Thank you for this divine meeting of the spirit minds. I disconnect from your energy as we walk together in divine love. Be well. Be well. Okay, guys. Subscribe to the channel, and yeah, we'll let that be that for now. I love you, and so it is. As we all walk together in love, love is the way. Forgiveness, it is the key. And truth is the absolute light that will always, always guide. Kate. Home. Be well, guys.